What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Alexander here, back with some more Horizon Zero Dawn. That.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom? I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You'd grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
And it cut off. Yeah.
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my old man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. This kind of blue skying, it's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
I need those for something. That's part... Those stranded shackles are part of a Easter egg. But there's like 2 or 3 other parts of it. Which I may have to look up where it is. Where else it is. I've never actually explored this place. This all is really new because I kind of just rushed through here. First go around, like I only got like... I think I got the first interviews and not even all of them. Because I never gotten that one that was up top. Okay, I'm going to head in here. I'll go through. Alright. Look at that one. through here. Is there anything in here? Doesn't seem like it. Right, now we continue. Except for I don't take this with me. Remember, right, there's a lot of people coming up. I don't know how soon, if we're even still have this that time, but I want to keep this with me. As a just in case. Whoop.
Intruder! Get her!
There we go. Let's get some more of these now.
Zero Dawn.
Saving these for the
Come on.
trail.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor. Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
I mean, it's not... He's not wrong and accepted it.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just be my focus.
Alright, we got some more there. Is there one back here that I missed? Oh, no, do not want to drop off there. That's death for sure. Alright. Some in here.
Keep that for later.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe, anyway.
Alright.
Can't be too prepared.
Nope. This with me is just in case I drop that there.
Here we go.
Get this done.
Another one of these.
Oop.
Need to find the right configuration.
Hey,
there's a partner.
I'm done with Brett's incompetence,
Maybe there's a
okay?
storage area
Somehow,
nearby.
he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Alright. So I'm not wrong about this. Let's first try it the way how it shows.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Right. There's that one open. So it's the other one that I'm going to have to do backwards. Yep.
Found one. Looks intact.
Over here. Supply crate with some chill water. That's always welcome. Alright, let's install.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
As far as these, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to need to do down, left, up, and then that'd be right down. Maybe that was left down.
That did it.
Oh, there we go.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Let's pick it up. Yeah, of course. I bet I'm gonna
Eclipse.
lose it.
They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Of course, I don't have it anymore.
Over here. It's her.
Go. There we go.
Get down there.
Out of range.
This. Got one right here.
Come on. Then if you got me. Whoop, that was a miss. Oop. Oop. Oop.
That's the last of them.
Alert. HVAC structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Crap.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get
Hey.
moving. You have to find Gaia.
Oop. Now don't get moving just yet. Alright. Now. There. Can't go through there. Got some shrooms here. Don't believe we can get up there. Alright. In case, let's pick up the Gatling gun.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it. If Hephaestus was part of a system designed to save life, why would it use cyan to make a cauldron? And churn out machines with no other purpose than to kill people?
Somehow it's gone rogue. I don't understand why or how. But whatever the reason, it explains why machines have become more dangerous over the...
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Yep. I think we'll be soon be heading back to Cyan and seeing what's what there. See if there's any new things. Oop, that's not gonna work. In that way. I know I'm moving a bit slow here. Carrying this, but it's a safety precaution basically. If I was playing on it in a lower difficulty, then I would not need this, but this is an extra safety precaution. Plus, it saves us resources. All right. That's for that thing. Continue.
I think this is it.
Alright, I'm in this here, though. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop it a quick like. Subscribe for more to come. Hit the bell to know when I post. I'll see y'all in the next one.